I've had 2 false starts to this video. Oh my gosh, like, the first time I was distracted by, what song did I have on? It was quiet in the background, but that didn't matter. I still couldn't focus. Was it In a Smile by Texas? Yeah, I love that song. And, yeah, and then, yeah, this is one of my soft toys. I can't have a collection. Thinking of getting a hammock to put them all in, because, yeah, I've got quite a few. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I can have a whole menagerie of soft toys on my bed. Oh, anyway. So, like, anyway, yeah, so first I was distracted by music, and then I remembered, oh, wait a minute, I got a call and, tell work that I can't come in, and that I cancel my thermal pause tomorrow, because this is what happened today. So, yeah. It's day 1 of lockdown. Yeah, so I'll just enjoy my little bat cave, or I'll be chilling and enjoying the sun, I suppose. Whatever I feel like doing. I don't really care. It sure beats hospital, so it doesn't bother me. Mum said she's gonna be in touch every day, so that's cool. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah. I had this assessment done, right? For ADD. The same time I got an assessment done for autism. But yeah, we won't worry about that one right now. And this was around the same time I got my mental health diagnosis finally, about 8-9 years. But yeah, won't worry about that right now either. We'll just focus on the ADD. Now, see, because there's such an overlap with different conditions in mental health, like conditions are like autism. Sorry, that's my alarm telling me I need to take my night medication. Anyway, it's alright. I've got a 2-hour window either way, so I'm sweet. Far out. Oh. Yeah, I feel I was hulking up phlegm earlier on today. It's a bit nasty. Anyway, yeah, so like, yeah, and I've got a sore throat, and what else do I have? You know, just generally feeling a bit achy and chills. But my sense of smell isn't completely lost, which is nice. Like, I've had my first attempt at growing microgreens lately, and I was able to enjoy the last of them, and it went actually quite well, even though I feel I didn't give them enough TLC that they needed. Yeah, I could taste the coriander, so yeah, my sense of smell isn't completely stuffed. So yeah, I think preventative health works, because I take like vitamin C supplement every day. But yeah, someone gave me some advice, and I'm gonna up my vitamin C. Yeah, and I've got a freezer stacked full of freezer meals. So that's very handy. Yeah, I've still got plenty of soups and stuff. That might be all I feel like eating. But yeah, back to this ADD thing. And then, you know, there's the illnesses, mental illnesses, and now there's quite an overlap between mental illnesses and conditions. You know, both of these things affect how a person presents to the psychiatrist when they're in hospital. Yeah, so yeah, I wish they'd known about the autism earlier, because it might have made their job a bit easier right from day 1, but never mind that now. Yeah. It's easily missed in girls, autism and ADD. And even though they've done a careful assessment with me, see, I had a bipolar misdiagnosis for about 5-6 years until I actually got my diagnosis. yeah, just PTSD. But yeah, I've gone off topic again. I wasn't going to talk about that. Yeah, so with this ADD thing, like, yeah, they don't, like, if I was in America, they would have just been able to, and went to Dr. Daniel Armin clinic, I would have just been able to go and get my brain scanned, and they would have known straight away what was going on. But New Zealand's a bit behind. Like, we don't have that technology available here. Yeah, they do. It's just I think he's quite revolutionary and groundbreaking. And like, because I feel that New Zealand's can advance a bit with mental health. Like, I feel that they over medicate patients, and I would know because I've lived it. And it's really, really hard to self-advocate in mental health. It's almost impossible. Like, I had a very difficult time my last admission. Like, self-advocating for myself, like, I wasn't listened to at first. It's the one and only time my psychiatrist let me down. It was heartbreaking to me a bit. I have my head screwed on, though. I know the system in and out. Because my dad's ex-partner knew it really well, so she sort of, warned me about things and, like, told me, I'm glad I had her advice, because it's helped, I think. Everything just works together for the good in the end. So, yeah, they couldn't say either way, basically, if I had ADD or not, because there's such an overlap with illnesses and with conditions. So, but I'm so glad that they didn't give me a definite answer, because it's a hell of a lot better than what they did with the bipolar. They rushed that diagnosis and they completely ignored two very, like, my dad and his partner, who are 100% against bipolar, like, and it's just the way the mental health system is set up. Like, yeah, I'm not really going to worry about going into it, but yeah, I actually had a nurse, my first hospital admission when I was 21 down in Wellington. She risked her job, basically, and said to my dad's ex, I don't think this girl is bipolar. Like, she could have got in deep trouble for that, but she did it anyway. That's how strongly convicted she was, and she was right. And that's another thing that annoys me, is I feel that nurses' input isn't used. Like, I think there should be more collaboration between nurses and doctors, particularly senior nurses. And if there were more, like, nurse practitioners with mental health, because, like, because the system's really overburdened. Like, nurses can't even prescribe a Panadol when you're in there. Seriously. So, yeah, I'm not kidding. Vitamin C, no, everything has to be prescribed by the doctor. So, yeah, I think it's a bit silly. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents worth, and, yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to sign off now, because I'm a bit ill, and, yeah, it's a bit more harder to focus than normal. And, yes, so I will love and leave this channel. And take care, everyone, and, yeah, ka kite anō.